have lived in Singapore for 7 years, but I still have no friends after all this time. I spend most of my time alone. When I'm not traveling, I really enjoy staying home alone, and I could stay home for a few days and not even getting out of my apartment. Home is where heart is, isn't it? I'm so grateful that I live in this tiny tropical island where I can run outdoors 4 seasons around the year, and I don't need to suffer from coldness, where flowers are always blooming with all the sunshine and great weather. The bright tropical colors just lift up my spirits. I don't really need to go anywhere, but I'm already so satisfied. Small things and daily moments like this in life is something I really enjoy, just anything that this tiny island has to offer, whether it be the beautiful tropical weather, the breathtaking landscape, or the down-to-earth local food. I recently started my second channel, Koala Travel Solo. It's all about my solo travel journey, traveling alone around the world. Hope I can see you on that channel as well. Due to the pressures from society's standard and family, we grow up believing that we need to fit in and have friends. The more friends you have, the more popular you are showing to the world. That feels like a victory, doesn't it? I have no friends. Am I a loser? I like to do things by myself, even walking the public runway by myself, and I don't feel shame about it. Thanks to the opportunity of letting me be alone. Otherwise, I would never have been able to discover such a nice backdrop at a random HDB public housing playground in Singapore. When I was filming this video back then, some people walked by and must have been thinking, is she crazy or something? They were watching me doing silly things by myself, or even laughing at me not having a friend to hang out with. I just enjoy being true to myself, enjoying the colors, the space, the HDB playground, my runway, and my stage. As an INTJ, I always think very differently from other people. My type of creativity, my type of interests, my type of thinking and values, I am just different from you. There is a saying that is quite true, which is, you are the average of your friends. We make friends with people who are like us. We tend to share some common grounds with our friends, perhaps hobbies, perhaps thinking, perhaps personality, characters. You probably wouldn't want to walk the HDB public playground with me like that, would you? Yeah, running, got me gunning, old school cat, got me stunning, funny how the rest. If I come across someone who has different values, I just remove him or her. I don't see a point of keeping someone's contact when you don't even talk to him or her anymore. Free, go ahead and take from me. Feeling right out of line. Gotta hit my boy Ricky for the way up the time. Proud of driven by this. I don't want to make friends with people who share different values. Perhaps he or she is very selfish, or only care about money. That's just not me. I clean up my phone directory and social media from time to time, or I just delete my own account on social media. Actually, recently, I just deleted my personal Facebook account, and it automatically deleted hundreds of my contacts at one shot in a Godspeed. I'd rather spend all the time on myself because I always deserve my own time. Some people say Singapore is already so small and so boring. How can you not feel bored living alone and hanging out alone all the time? No, there are so much to do. I even go karaoke by myself. Does anyone who sings karaoke alone like me? If you do, perhaps we can be friends. Something about need versus want. To be honest, there is nobody we really need or we can't live without. Many people comment on my social media saying, I really wish you could find your Mr. Right or friends, or not be alone. Is it really necessary? To me, it's actually fortunate that we know how to enjoy ourselves without the help from other friends. It is not only a skill, but it's a state of mind that takes time to develop and train. Compared to need, want is by choice. Although we don't need friends, we want and should treasure our good friends who really care about us, not those friends that say hi and bye. I realize in today's society, there are a lot of our connections, especially in metropolitan cities, who are like that. I better say they are just acquaintances, who transit from one city to another, and we never keep in touch afterward. Is it really meaningful to have such connections on your phone book and occupy your memory space?
So tell yourself that you go be enough when the time is rough. It's kinda hard to hear it, so I'm holding big dreams.
Any gigabyte of your phone costs money. Accumulatively, these meaningless connections just cost you a lot of money that is not worthy. When I do really want to make friends with someone, I always prefer to have deep and meaningful connections because I spend most of this time by myself and not being distracted by conversations. I got a chance to really discover, observe, and feel the surrounding things and people around me.
More scream shots at me, the streets are free. Feeling no more feel for me. Running, got me gunning. Old school cat, got me stunning.
Don't get me wrong, I do love humans sometimes, especially during my travels around the world. It's through those human interactions that make me understand the local culture better and show more empathy to their life. Some humans are inspiring and have given me so much inspirations for my creativity and for my work. I have learned a lot from many amazing humans, though I do feel sad sometimes that I have lost contacts with some of the amazing humans after my travels. They are always in my memories. Actually, at my work, I have a lot of socializing opportunities. I see human communication as a skill rather than a personality preference. It's my responsibility to meet business partners. And sometimes socializing is inevitable. However, in my personal time, I do prefer to stay peace, quiet, and have some me time to re-energize myself after work or on the weekends. I think all introverts understand this kind of me time, whether it be sitting in a park alone, exercising alone, having dinner alone, or grocery shopping alone. Even for those who are not introverts, still need alone time. Those alone time feels like a therapy. I have a couple of close friends in my life, and I'm very grateful for that. They always support me no matter what happens in my life. I never need to explain myself, validate myself, just being authentic and being who I am. I like them as who they are, and they like me as who I am. I think that's really important in a real friendship. That kind of relationship and friendship would not change and would last long. You may say I am a loner, but I don't feel lonely because I am happy spending my precious time to do things that I love to do and to meet the people that I enjoy having deep conversations with. How about you? Do you have a lot of friends? Or do you have just few friends like me? Share your thoughts at the comment section below. If you want to consult with me one-on-one, contact me at kksuccess.com. This life coaching is my personal passion project. I love helping out people in their life. If you enjoyed this chat time with me, give a thumb up and subscribe. See you at the comments.